Hi guys, today is Sunday, January 29th, and I am coming at you with a little bit about me, a little bit of my background, just to kind of give you guys a perspective of where I'm coming from in my weight loss journey, how I got here. I always am curious whenever I'm watching others, YouTubers and on like Instagram and stuff, what's their background story. I always like a person's background story, and I think that that is important for you to know, or for at least for me to address, because the whole concept of the channel is losing weight while working on myself inside. I did have to make myself a little note because I tend to ramble, and I've attempted this video. This is my fourth time recording it, and it was just all over the place. So uh, let's just start. I am 26 years old. I will be 27 this March. I am born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. I still live in the greater Cleveland area. I am Cleveland until I die. Even if I leave the state of Ohio, I'm always Cleveland. Cleveland is my heart. It's my home. I'm a proud Clevelander, and you can't change that, Um, so as far as what I do work an office job. So I sit at a desk for 8 hours a day. So that is a big thing. Majority of a huge chunk, well, a third of my day is sedentary at a desk. So that does not help a weight loss journey, but I definitely would never blame my work on my weight. Okay. So just a little bit about like my history. A little bit about me. I have been, I was like a chunky, chubby kid. I probably been like little kid and then got up to fat. um, so I've never been average or typical size at any point in time in my life. So I don't know what that is as a reference. Just I don't. I have battled with depression and binge eating my whole life, like 4 years old and on. Um, I've even, dealt with suicidal thoughts in my teens and my adulthood. It's still something, not necessarily suicidal thoughts, but depression is something that I still deal with today. That's not anything that has changed, but it is something that I'm working through, and that's also part of my inner journey. I hit 200 pounds in seventh grade, and I have not been back down since. Currently, I am at 296, and I teeter totter. I have gotten all the way up to 327 pounds at my highest in 2015, and I'll go ahead and insert a picture of that. Like when I saw this picture, I didn't realize that I looked that bad. Like I just felt so disgusted with me. Like it's just mortifying. Like I've always been the fat friend, the fat cousin, the biggest friend, the biggest cousin, just the biggest one in the office or in the department. I've just always been the big one. So I've taken on a almost like a defense mechanism of laughing about it, but I don't feel comfortable in my size. And that is my biggest issue. More than health, more than wanting to live a certain lifestyle, not being comfortable and satisfied with how my outside looks is the greatest reason why I want to lose the weight. Because I'm not happy. And I feel like your happiness is the ultimate. Everything else will fall in line in your life when you're doing what makes you happy. So a little bit more is I am a caretaker for my mom. I have been a caretaker for her since the age of 14. She has many different autoimmune diseases. I'll just name a couple. Primarily lupus. She was also diagnosed with fibromyalgia after that. In the last couple years, she was diagnosed with scleroderma, which gave her the beginnings of lung disease, and she's not a smoker. So if future videos, you'll often hear me say something about we or preparing things for the both of us. The we is my mom and me, because we do live together. And back in like the end of 2011, life just got completely overwhelming with me trying to juggle multiple jobs and being in college, and I dropped out. And I started like working, full-time jobs. So I have not been back, and that has been another portion of me just being depressed as a person, because I've always been great at academics. It's been almost like my I can't even think of the word, but where my safety net is where I go to be comfortable and feel good, because academia doesn't care about the weight, they care about your intelligence. So I can show who I am through that. And when you read a paper of what I wrote in my research paper, you don't see my weight. So that was a really hard thing for me to deal with. And when I got into like working just a full-time job and not being in school, I ate even worse. Like I ate worse post-college than I did actually in college. It's really crazy. So I do want to address, like, for me, I come from, my mom's family is very small and my dad's family is really big. And but for both families, food is love. And like, your food is made with love. It's how we show love. It's how you comfort people, like it's comforting to cook for someone, because you're showing them how much you care by making something specially for them. And it is also my retreat. It's how I deal with being stressed. Cooking relaxes me, and then I love the food and I eat. So that all plays into binge eating, because it's comforting. Food is comforting. Like in my family, if someone's sick, if you lost someone, what are we going to do? We're going to bring you food. We're going to cook something that is from our heart, because that's how you can give somebody a physical portion of love. Like to be able to put love into a physical form, you give it in food. So for me, often when I am sad and depressed, I want to eat food because it makes me feel better. It literally makes me happy, because I equivalent my love for food as food being love too. Like, I love food in general. I love how food tastes. I think food is amazing, and I like healthy food, bad food, all of it. I like good tasting food. So that's going to be a big part of my channel, is sharing my good tasting food that's also healthy for you. But my thing is that I'm a foodie, and that's another way I've gained all this weight. But it's the love of food and the love in food. So that's a big thing. I previously attempted to have a YouTube channel. It was Thinner Me Blog. I still kept the same name, Thinner Me, because I love the concept in general. That's never going to change. But I was on a weight loss journey. I was depriving myself of a lot of things, and I started that channel with kind of with without the proper, sorry, I'm hoping that you guys can see me. I started the channel without addressing what was really going wrong, or not fully addressing, or pretending like I was and I wasn't. Issues with my dad, family, being disappointed with being a college dropout, toxic relationships, terrible friendships, um, and even so many issues with my finances. Um, and my time away from that channel, I found my voice. I had the amazing gift to live with my father for the first time in my life. And it allowed me to truly mend our relationship and start over, really get to know each other and build. And in that, not only did I get a lot of healing for my past issues, but he also helped me find my voice. He encouraged me to find my voice and to stay respectful, but to not back down and to not feel like I had to cower. And that has been the greatest gift. And that has been an even greater motivation to start this back over, to put a reset, do a new channel, and start with a renewed focus. And in hopes that, maybe my journey encourages someone. Maybe I help you find your voice as well, or encourage you to find your voice. Maybe it's the meals that I share that help you along, because, eating healthy sometimes it's just, ugh, like literally, it tastes like twigs, stones, and tree bark. But you have to work to try to find what works for you, what makes you happy, how to turn some of your previous favorite unhealthy foods into something that you can still have and not feel guilty or like a tub of lard for. Um, Maybe it's comedic relief, or maybe it's someone who says, I understand and I'm going through it, because I'm an only child. So I am quite well versed, excuse me, at being alone. And that is a good thing and a bad thing. And that is a total nother video. But um, it's hard to be alone, especially in a weight loss journey. And I am the fat friend and the fat cousin, the fattest one in the group, the fattest one in the department at the office. So no one quite understands when you're morbidly obese. There's a whole nother thing, like people who are overweight that just need to lose 20 pounds versus being morbidly obese. Then you're just like, have 100+ pounds just hanging over your head, and you're just like, that's a long time, or why do I even try? And I'm not even going to make it. So if I could just be that for one person, I will have succeeded. But I'm also putting this out here to be accountable to myself, and for myself to see something through to fruition. So I've realized that too many times I've given up on me, and I put so much into everything else, into work, into a career, into trying to build something, but I won't build me. I'll build other people. I'll build things for a company and help grow things, but I won't do it for myself. And I've been so determined in my work and my career, and I have not translated that into my personal life. And that is my commitment to me, is that from now on, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that determination into my personal life, into my happiness, and I'm going to get there. Like, I am going to get there. I am going to see Wonderland. I am going to have the body that I want. I am going to be happy, and that's the thing. I am striving for happiness. I want to be happy. I want to be happy within myself, and I want to be happy with what I see in my mirror. I don't want to be disgusted by me anymore. And I want to build healthy relationships with food, with people, with friends, and to have a better overall life. Like, this is a lifestyle change for me. It's for me to be happy with my life, wherever that takes me, wherever that gets me. So that's what this channel, what this journey is about for me. That's my background, for a little bit of it. I know more come as the videos progress and as the channel progresses, but I wanted to give a little bit of me. Um, Also, because this video is probably going to be like darn near 20 minutes long, I am sorry. Um, but there, I'm also going to put out a starting video, just kind of with my stats video of my body and everything. I'm also going to be doing a video of my plan, with my current plan for working out, um, food, and all that other stuff, what I'm doing. Um, that'll be now, so like the plan phase 1. So those are 2 more videos coming up, and I think depending on what I'm able to do today, I also might do a recipe for apple chips and be my first recipe to post up, because it's something really simple and a really good snack to have that's like costs hardly any money. If you have made it this long in this video, I thank you so very much. I appreciate you. And I hope that you stay tuned. But thank you for even coming to my channel. I hope that you comment, like, subscribe, and see me in the next video.